Handshake or no handshake? Now, this has been the story of India-Pakistan cricket for the last, literally 9 months. It started with the Asia Cup when the no handshake thing started, and thereafter almost every major tournament, Asia Cup, the 3 games, thereafter the Women's World Cup on Indian soil, where obviously the India-Pakistan game was held in Colombo, the Men's World T20, which was once again held in Colombo. This has been a talking point, and again, come this World T20 here in Birmingham, the talk has been whether there will be a handshake or will there be no handshake. From what we are hearing, the answer is no handshake, because nothing has changed so far is what we have been told. So there will be status quo, and the status quo is no handshake at this point in time, unless something dramatic happens at the very last minute when things change. At this point in time, couple of hours left for the game, what we are hearing is status quo will persist and there will not be any handshake between the two teams. The backdrop is entirely political. The backdrop is, and we have seen the kind of actions from the Pakistan board chief, including keeping the Asia Cup, including those tweets which aren't available to the Indian audience back home, including that celebration 6-0, and then the whole thing that Mohsin Naqvi did in the Asia Cup, which added to the tension that already persists in such games. And as a result, things have not improved one bit. The Asia Cup issue, for example, did not get sorted. Nothing. I mean, Pakistan announced that they will not play India. Thereafter, they had to back down under pressure and tried to couch it in diplomacy, saying, oh, they were doing it for Sri Lanka and Bangladesh. Now, everybody understands that that was a charade. And then Mohsin Naqvi left when India thrashed Pakistan in that World T20 in Sri Lanka. In fact, as I was coming down, Naqvi also left at the same time when Pakistan was around 96 for 7. So India-Pakistan games have always been politically charged, but since the last 1 year or so, things have gone to a very different level. In the aftermath of what happened in May and with Operation Sindoor, both countries have been at loggerheads. There is no chance of a breakthrough at this point in time. Yes, at the ICC level, with the Bangladesh withdrawal, things assumed a very different kind of tension, is what I will say, because Bangladesh was being wooed by Pakistan ahead of the elections, and Bangladesh obviously paid a heavy price. And now all the players, including the board president Tamim Iqbal, has said that it was a wrong call, clearly provoked by Pakistan. So that's the political context. But what we hear, the news from here in Birmingham, is that status quo will continue, and this match will also not witness any handshake until and unless there is something very last moment. Chances of that happening is pretty remote. So what we can tell you is the status quo will continue and there will not be any handshake even in this World T20 between the two captains, Harmanpreet Kaur and Fatima Sana.